Hey everyone, Jaren here from Resource Magazine, and right now we're using something that is very different from what I normally use because I usually lav mic everyone up, but right now we're testing out the Mikeme, and this is Philip, the CEO of the company, and you'll see two in front of us. This one's like the one in the way it's supposed to look. The finished product will look like this, and this is the prototype we're actually using right now. So why don't you go ahead and tell me all about this thing and what makes it so special and cool.
So basically it's a wireless recording microphone, the first of its kind, and super easy to use. So basically you take it, push the button on top, it starts recording, saves audio on its internal SD card, and push it again and it's saved. So it either works standalone, that's the standard mode, and has a very high audio quality, or like in that version it works wirelessly, meaning that it's over Bluetooth, it links to your iPhone, we're recording now, and saves data in high quality on your iPhone over Bluetooth.
So you were mentioning earlier to me something about Bluetooth, and your Bluetooth is different than traditional Bluetooth.
Yeah, we're using Bluetooth only as a transportation layer. So on top we have our own patent pending technology. So the protocol on top which makes sure that if like a packet is lost over Bluetooth, because Bluetooth is kind of
Bluetooth can be janky.
If there are a lot of Wi-Fi's around. So we retransmit that packet again. We sync it perfectly so that pictures, like video and audio is in sync, stuff like that. So that you get high quality and nothing is missed.
Gotcha. So for anyone who's not watching the video, who's listening to this on our podcast, the mic right now is sitting approximately 1.5 to 2 feet from us, and when we decided to test this, I put the headphones on to hear how it sounded, and I was actually really impressed how this sounded, especially considering we're not like in a quiet room, we're sitting in a restaurant right now. And if you're watching the video, you can see that the lighting is also terrible in here. The audio is going to sound a whole lot better than my video looks.
Hopefully, yeah.
So besides the cool like recording, that sort of thing, so on the back here you have the audio monitoring, as I was mentioning.
Right, you can do real-time monitoring, set up the volume. You can use it as a normal USB microphone if you want to. It's a USB jack. You can transfer audio files like a point-and-shoot camera and on-off power button. And it has a large condenser capsule, that's why it sounds that good.
Yeah.
And it's 24-bit up to 96 kilohertz audio.
Nice. So besides being this really portable, really sweet looking device, like I could set this anywhere in it, and if you had this on camera, you wouldn't even notice it.
Yep.
I think that's one of the major selling points, right?
Yeah, sure.
Besides it looking cool and it actually recording well, you've got a really full-featured app. I know we're using it right now to record, but can you talk me through some of the stuff that it does?
So the entire Mikeme concept is about being very fast recording, so that we take care of all technical hassle, and that the person behind the microphone is just taking care of about whatever you do, like making videos, podcast, music. So the app works in a similar way. So you can record audio just with a single button. We take photos along all the recordings, so you can easily remember that recordings with geotag and save the files like ordered after location and date and time. We also have like a small cool mixer in it, which is very easy to use, and then Instagram-inspired audio effects where you have like a visual representation of your effect. You actually have to see it.
Yeah, so I had put the headphones on when you were playing with it, and so I can describe the audio effects as like you can really change how like maybe where the audio, if it was, let's say you had a totally clean audio, you can make it sound like it was an auditorium, or you can make it sound like
it's like an XY pad, right? A DJ app, but not the DJ effect. So very easily, and the idea is like that you visually remember like there's like one effect with Elvis on it.
Yeah.
So I like the pink left leg of Elvis, which is like reverb, distortion, filter effect, whereas the right pink leg or the blue leg, because there's a second Elvis on it, is like only distortion, and the head is like only chorus.
Right.
Stuff like that. And you can blend between them.
It sounded good as you moved it around. It sounded different, but a different type of good each place you moved it, which I thought was really cool. And the fact that you can easily add these layers over it, I thought was really cool as well. So that was
So it's also like you can do up to 8 tracks. You can do multi-tracking.
Yeah. So you're talking now like you can edit these tracks together on your iPhone and then export them all together as well. And you said up to 8 tracks together on the iPhone.
Yeah. Sure.
That's awesome for people who are trying to like do things more and more on the phone, which I understand. I personally don't like do that myself. I'm always editing in Adobe apps, but I can understand the desire to have everything mobile
especially
together.
if you're on the go. So if you're super mobile recording, like we made some videos like on the beach or whatever.